Gavin Dan here. So I'm going to talk about Space Marine 2. We're going to have a quick play. I'm going to just show you my setup. I've had this since just after launch. This is kind of my review-esque situation on things. So you can configure quite a lot in this. Crossplay I have on because sometimes you have problems connecting to people. Otherwise, it does have good controller support. The game itself is pretty stable. I didn't have any problems with, well, anything really. I don't really think I even did anything here either. I just turned off motion blur because really, who actually likes motion blur? Tell me the person who likes it. I did the campaign a while back and put it up on the channel, and there's a couple of things I want to talk because I really like Space Marine 2, but there are some things about it that really annoy me, and this is one of them. Right, you load up the game and you connect to some kind of service straight away before you even do anything, and then you have to click connect, and then you have to press continue, and then you connect to another server. Like, why? And then when you're actually in a party, you connect to another server. Well, rather the group. You're finally in a team, and it just seems extremely unnecessary. Like Darktide doesn't do that, and I am going to probably make a big connection to Darktide because Darktide's my biggest, closest comparison, I think, really. I know it's not kind of that kind of game, but it is in a way. So this is my Vanguard. I'm just going to show you the characters. So you get Tactical, Assault, Vanguard, Bulwark, Sniper, and Heavy. As you can see there, I've been playing Vanguard and probably Heavy the most these days, to be honest with you. There's some things that are slightly awkward for me. Like, I don't know why the Heavy cannot have a melee weapon, right? When the Sniper can, even though he can carry a sniper rifle. Like, some of the logical arguments are kind of rubbish. And that brings me to the next point, which is armor classes. I really hate the armor system, but it is what it is. They're not going to change it at this point. But basically, there are armor piercing weapons, but even though you've got 2 bars of armor and you've got your full life, if you get hit by a sniper rifle on like tier 5 difficulty, you'll lose like 2/3 of 1 bar of armor, but 70% of your life as well, which just drives me absolutely crackers because it's just absolutely annoying. So what happens is you have each weapon, you have a variety of weapons that are locked to each class. So for Vanguard we have 3 gun options basically, and then 2 pistol options, and then 2 melee options. Now obviously, depending on what your class is, depending on what you get, like Assault gets all the melee options in the world, yeah? Oh. I lie. Gets 3. Wait, does Vanguard get more melee options? Not sorry. Bulwark. Get more melee options. No? Okay. Well, they're balanced out the melee options. But if you choose Tactical, you can have like every gun in the freaking universe. So I really do think the game favors some over others. I think it favors Tactical, and I think it favors Bulwark, because Bulwark has some healing abilities. I'm not going to go into the abilities because I'm just going to end a rant, because I think that the abilities are not very well balanced, and it makes people want to play specific characters more than others. Bulwark is a solid pick if the person playing Bulwark is a good co-op player and will take into consideration the needs of the other team members. If the person playing Bulwark isn't, then you'll want to murder him. Tactical has Auspex, which like doubles the damage things take, so that's cool. And Sniper has Stealth. The Heavy has the High Inhaler, which you can activate and deactivate, and it can cause damage. The Assault has a Jetpack. Vanguard has a Grappling Hook, which is just lame. And yeah, that's about it. The Bulwarks thing is the mass healing. I'm gonna fire up a game on my Vanguard. We're just gonna choose this, and we're just gonna challenge. So you get access to this after you finish the campaign, basically. Well, you probably can access it, to be honest with me. And you can add tactical missions. So these first 6 tactical missions, they are parallel stories to what happens in the campaign. So that gives you the other side of what's going on, because you spend a lot of time on the Vox talking to other people. I've put this on threat level average for this, so this is a difficulty basically. It's 1, 2, 5. We'll just put it on 2 because we're just gonna talk while we do this. The question is what mission? Oh, and when they did the last update for the season pass, we got this mission. So every time the season pass is updated, I think we get a new mission. So we got that. So we're going to get the Dark Angel update soon, which should be mission 8. This is a Tyrannid mission, so the next mission will be a Chaos mission because that seems to be the way they're going with that. I think one of my biggest gripes probably... Oh, I've not said that to private, have I? No, I haven't, and I've already screwed up. So I really don't want to do this with people. Okay, we're probably going to exit out of this mission straight away because I don't want people talking over my video, and they can talk in the comms. Okay, so what else is there to touch on? Weapons are very specific. Loadouts, you have to spend resources to upgrade them. You get resources from basically completing missions. So all in all, Space Marine 2 is a solid game, but it does have some slight quirky bits. Oh, and this is another one, right? I bet you anything there isn't a Vanguard, even though I chose Vanguard straight away. Yeah, so, you know, it did that for absolutely nothing. It put me in that bizarre situation where it's doing this. Like, I didn't even leave the server or anything, so now we're connecting and reconnecting again. Aside from this, like, honestly, the game is pretty much alright. I'm not going to play through this mission at this point. It's trying to connect me with some other things, and it's just going to be irritating. Also, down below, I'm going to include a link which shows you the information for weapons. Oh, I was kicked from the squad. Okay, that's why I was connecting that. We're still running. So you can set it to private, and often on like tier 5, private is much better because 1, you can only play with your friends then, and 2, the AI is actually surprisingly competent sometimes on tier 5. Not always, but sometimes. Campaign mode obviously allows you to replay your campaign. Eternal War mode is PvP. We're not gonna go into it kind of stuff right now. So, yes, basically those are the ifs and buts of it. It's put me in campaign mode for some reason. No, it put me into Eternal War. Interesting. But yeah, you get my point. There's a whole lot of reconnected, disconnected thing. Aside from this, the gameplay is pretty solid. If you got 2 friends who you're really close with who can work really well together with, it is a solid game. And if you want a discount code for this, I'll be popping one down below. It's got a Black Friday deal on it, so you can get a discount. All in all, I give this like a... Oh, what could I give it out of 10? Maybe a 7, because it is really good, but it lacks replayability for me. With there only being 7 missions in the campaign, there's not a lot to do repeatedly, and your resources are capped, so you can't actually achieve just hoarding resources, which is probably to stop people from just getting really bored on the seasons, to be honest. I can understand why you would do that, in fairness. But I really do feel like some characters need some more options, like, I don't know, Vanguard could maybe have a flamethrower, could be good. Heavy, give him an actually melee weapon, because I see honestly no reason. When the sniper can have a sniper rifle, the heavy should not be punished for being a heavy. Like, just give him a basic blade, if that's the case. Oh, it's loading me into something. I didn't even click anything. So yeah, that's my quick TLDR review, I guess, for Space Marines. Let me know what you think down below. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you've got any tips for playing Vanguard, honestly, because I've tried a couple of things, and I really like Vanguard, but on tier 5, it feels kind of underwhelming. So, I wish you good fortune all you was come, and I'll see you in the next one. It's still trying to be like, hey, select a class.